More updates here about Six Flags St. Louis and the other Six Flags parks. Here we can see our own local news here. Fox 2 has already been talking about this for the last few days. Here we can see Six Flags St. Louis could see new owner, new name, according to Federal Filings. And Fox 2, they got a statement from Six Flags here. I want to read that to you right now. Here is the statement from Six Flags. We have been actively reviewing our park portfolio and are committed to making decisions that strengthen the company and position us for profitable growth. Since the merger of Cedar Fair and Six Flags, this is what they've been focusing on. Even the statement, a few months ago, they were talking about profit and growing and focusing on the parks that have more potential for growth than the other parks, and the other parks that aren't in that category, they will look here for some other options, potentially an acquisition. So this is a lot of speculating, but because of the trademark filings, there's planning involved. If you're considering acquiring a company, right, a theme park, there has to be planning. So the part of the plan is filing for these trademarks so they can have them. Enchanted Park St. Louis, for example, Enchanted Parks Ocean of Fun, Enchanted Parks Michigan Adventure, and on and on and on. So we know there's some planning here. That doesn't mean it's going to happen, but there's planning, potentially an acquisition here. So I could be wrong. This is speculation. Unlike the weather, I'm trying to forecast what's going to happen. My opinion is they're looking to sell, right? They're looking to sell to make profit and then use that profit to put into the parks that can have more potential for growth and more profit, right? I believe that's just what they're doing here. So it's on the table to sell Six Flags St. Louis and other parks so they can generate some more revenue, right? So I could be wrong. Like I said, we'll see what happens. But I think whatever happens, so say there's an acquisition, this is going to take years to implement, not just months. We're not going to find out next month that the IP for DC is gone now for the new season. We're just not going to find out that that's not going to happen. It's going to take years for them to implement these things. I seriously doubt Enchanted Park St. Louis is going to be the name of the park on April 25th when the park opens. So this is, I think, 2026. We're good. Again, once again, with your passes, all that is fine. More than likely for 2027, I don't see really any significant changes. It's probably the season after that where we get to see that. Again, it's going to take years, not months. So I think we can, I get we're nervous, we're concerned, we love our park or are concerned about what's going on, but this is going to take time. So we have time to process this. Hopefully they can make an announcement this year because of all the speculation, and they don't want anybody to not buy a pass because they're not sure what's going on, right? So maybe they can make an announcement or something. At the same time, though, they can't make an announcement unless it's official. So I think, though, the quote that I read and then a minute ago, and then, of course, what they've said a few months ago, that they're making it as clear as they can that, hey, everything's on the table right now. They're trying to make money, generate revenue, and then invest in the parks that are going to bring them the most money, the most profit. So whatever happens, I'll let you guys know as I find out. We'll get through this together. It's going to be okay. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.